Hello and good evening everyone, my name is Joey. I'm not alone today, I'm joined by David and Marco. Good evening guys.
Good evening.
Good evening.
And we are here for the eSGT Round 4 around the Tokyo Expressway. Well yeah, you guys are new, you haven't seen this series before. I've been here for only one round. What this is really all about, we got, I would say, the best races in GT Sport really, in the GT3 class here. Going around the Tokyo circuit in the GT3 Championship trying to score points. Yeah, all lobbies are mixed up. This is lobby 1. I think this will feature some of the best in the league at the moment. Yeah, we're going to see what will happen tonight. We're in qualifying at the moment with only 17 minutes remaining, so we missed the first 3 minutes, but let's hope it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, let's get started really. Currently on pole, Turismo Limbo, followed by Turismo DJ. So it's a Turismo 1-2 lockout at the moment, followed by Mr. Stinky Buck, the Redline Razor, Bizzle 5, Fernando Riff, Raves, DNA, Jacoda, Kinetic Fullness, W1 Wholesale, I just call him Wholesale for the sake of the stream, and Kinetic RL20. Yeah, guys, I wanted to say predictions, but you guys don't really know anyone from the series, so what should I say? Any wishes, any predictions for what's going to happen?
Say one prediction. I've driven this circuit before a couple of times, and I think in the opening laps the slip seems to be pretty powerful around here. Looking at these long straights, these volume straights as well. So gonna be interesting. But I think the Turismo team are obviously very well run, and the Gran Turismo scheme of things are a massive team, and they do a lot of training, take it very professionally, of course, and looking really good today. Currently holding the front row.
Yeah, that's a sure thing. What about you, Marco? Know anything about the drivers?
Yeah, I've never heard of this circuit before, but I'm sure these guys will put on a great show for us today, and let the best man win.
That's great. I mean, it's a tight street circuit, a lot of corners, but then again, also some straights. Favorite cars for today? We got Porsche, we got Toyota. What's this? I've got no idea what this is. Let's just take a look. An Aston Martin. What else do we have? A Corvette. Who are going to come out today? I think the Porsche got the upper hand though, because I mean, from what I know from GT Sport, the Porsche was always one of the best cars in the corners. But then the Aston Martin on the acceleration is just crazy compared to the others.
Yeah.
Ever driven these cars, gents?
One thing I would say is there's a couple of hairpins on this circuit as well, and of course Porsche's normally notorious very good on braking as well. So if Porsche does have a chance of a slipstream and making move down inside, Porsche's always been very stable under brakes as well. So watch out for that.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more on that really. 40 minutes remaining. Kinetic just improved this lap time. It's up into P5, Kinetic Fullness. Oh, pardon. Kinetic RL20 is improved this time, pardon. I'm just going to go through. The only guy I really know is Turismo Limbo, good mate of mine, Ethan Lim. Currently provisional pole, which I didn't expect. I expected to be more of a joker, battling around the back of the pack. With all respect, but yeah, he's really exceeding my expectations here, although he's 5 tenths down on this lap. Let's just scroll through the field and let's see who's on for an improvement. Got DNA Judoka here. He is on a lap.
Yeah, not being necessarily being helped here by the red line racer here, but that's what he gets past his fellow Corvette driver. And now, hopefully his lap has not been held up too much. Now goes through this acceleration zone. It's a bit twisty, isn't it, round here? We'll go through the right and then I believe to the left after this corner as well.
Is that fastest sector?
Yeah. So very difficult there for the Corvette to negotiate. Historically, Corvette not so good in the corners, but I think in real life they dated it, so it's not so much a menace in a straight line, but better all-round package now as he goes towards, I think, just
P3.
There he goes, P3 indeed. There's so
Steve's lap there.
bad at all. I think it's only a couple of tenths off the pole from what I can see there as well.
Yeah, only 2 tenths, so it's not a lot separating these three. Well, let's just go through the field again. Mr. Stinky Buck. He's on lap at the moment. is he on for an improvement? Just going to switch through the cameras, head on board, as we see him taking the construction site / harbour section in the Aston Martin Vantage. You want to get as close to the walls as possible, especially on a street circuit, to maximise all of the track you can use. Nearly hitting the wall there, approaching the tunnel. Is this sector going to be faster than his previous time? The answer is no, he's 3/10 down. So, a big question mark if this is going to be an improvement lap from him. Let's just scroll through the field again. What we have here? Kinetic fullness now. Approaching the tunnel, approaching the sector split. Is he on for an improvement?
I think you just hit the wall there as well on the left-hand side. So
Yeah, that compromised him. Not on for an improvement. Let's see what Limbo's on. Current pole sitter. Approaching the last sector. Going up on the highway now. Let's head on board. Just from a Limbo in the Porsche. 1 second down on his fastest time in that sector. I can't see an improvement.
This for me just reminds me of Need for Speed. You know, back when I was a kid, you know, it's all these winding streets. You know, it's fantastic to watch.
Yeah, especially what was it? Need for Speed Underground with all the lights, the LEDs, all the neon lights really coming onto the cars. That was really what it was all about then. We just missed Redline Racer improving and setting a time. He's in P5 now, and Bizzle 5. We've just gone up to P8. We're still on board with Limbo though. He just started his flying lap with 11 minutes remaining. Well, let's see what he can do. I cannot imagine these cars going around this track in real life though, David. I don't know about you.
Yeah, well, I would say I think the closest thing we get these days is Formula E, isn't it? So in real life, so a bit unrealistic now, but it would be nice to see this in real life. All these sort of GT cars, but they'll have to do some serious track modifications if they're going to do it, because the speeds involved are
quite high, especially for the size and the width of the circuit, as Turismo has in the box. Let's see. One thing though, I'm expecting a lot of carnage really. At the Redline Racer hits the wall, right as I say that. I mean, there's going to be 11 cars going around a small, tiny street circuit with high speeds. We're not talking about just cars. We're talking about GT3 cars here, Aston Martin, Porsche, Corvette, you name it. Should be a banger. 300 kph plus going through the streets of Tokyo. It's not a recipe for clean racing, is it?
No, I think it's going to be, you expect to see some contact, not necessarily between the cars, but definitely the walls get pretty violated through these, particularly the opening laps of this race. I believe we still got 9.5 minutes to go in qualifying. We have got now, so he's going to score this now. Looks like he's down on his time, not improving.
I don't see him improving either. We'll see, coming around the last corner, kinetic fullness. Not improving, just a tiny bit slower, as we see Lamborghini in the chat. Good evening to you, Limbo. I see you appreciate my shout out towards you in the chat. Let's see, Fernando Rift improved up at the P6. Kinetic RL20, where is he? Just disappeared off my radar. In last. Oh, well that's not that great then. Just my DJ now. Getting some nice camera angles at the moment. I forgot to ask Marco, did you play GT Sport? Marco? I think Marco's just went off there.
Sorry?
Did you ever play GT Sport?
No, I've never played it. I've seen some guys play it on YouTube, but I've never played it myself.
Will you play it yourself though, seeing this?
I have other things to do, so I don't think.
We'll just stick you with R Factor then.
Yeah.
I thought it was Kimmy then talking there.
Which Kimi Räikkönen?
Yeah, it sounds exactly like Kimmy.
God.
I have other things to do.
Yeah, I'd stick on R-Factor 2 myself as well.
I'm all about your answers.
I see. Ooh.
Oh.
Right, it's not going to be an improvement for the rest of my DJ. You know, David, most of the people won't know the guys, but what I'm always interested in is how these guys will compare to people like Jono, Martin Hemmingson, the old GPV Formula Challenge bunch.
Difficult to say. I mean, it's you compare like two grids, but I'd like to see Jono and the likes of Martin Hemmingson.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you know, it's you'd love to see just everyone in one console or one game or one simulator, but of course there isn't.
Yeah.
You do see the like these guys here today, some top class drivers taking part and showing off their skills, and who knows, you know, people watching the stream today might think, oh, I'll have a crack at that, see if I can show my skills. Obviously it's all on the PS4 and you have to buy GT Sport in the first place, but you know, it's never thing to check skills. Obviously, there's only 11 cars today. You know, space for people to join in this league, and
Yeah. What you say?
show off the skills to the rest of the world.
One thing is though, we got like 8 lobbies running in this league. This is lobby 1, so we expect to see the best racing here. Just a shame only 11 people showed up out of the 16, excluding the lobby host. Let's just go around the field again. Who we have here? Judoka. Who's on a lap? Approaching the last corner now. Improving or not? Oh, he hit the wall, so I don't think so.
It looks like he's pulling over and letting Limbo go past.
Good old Limby. Yeah, Limbo not improving on that lap. Immediately
He can't
retiring
improve
to the pit. Next up in line is Redline Racer. What will he do? No improvement, 7/10 off, which is quite a lot. Kinetic fullness approaching the last corner with only 5 minutes remaining.
His grip position is to be really key because I've seen not a lot of position to overtake on this circuit unless you've got a speed advantage in a straight line. So difficult to predict. If you're starting at the back of the field, I think in the early laps like Kinetic are 20 at the moment. You know, starting at the back of the field as it stands. Probably just wait a second when they all take off the grid. You know, see what happens and maybe pick a defense and instead. That's going to be the game plan if I was in that position.
No, I agree with you there, David. I mean, 45 minutes around this tight street circuit. You would say anything can happen, but then really you gotta look at it from a realistic perspective. There's not a lot of room for overtakes, not a lot of room for mistakes either.
I think there's a bit of lag on
The Discord.
server. On the Discord, but I just got one question actually, Joe. Since
Yeah.
you know I'm not most honest, but are we expecting pit stops today?
We are expecting pit stops. I believe tyre wear's on times 10 today, so we should be expecting a few. I'm just going to try and change the Discord server region, see if that helps. Let's do India. Let's go to Sandeep there. Let's see if this works better.
There's Rafs 90 there, currently in that 9th position. The Portuguese driver there, just going around the hairpin one more time. The thing is, getting the lines for each of these corners is so important because there's so much little margin of error. So you turn in maybe a tenth too late or too early, you can hit the wall on the inside or outside of the corner if you just take a little bit too much speed. Or get the trajectory wrong in the corner to go on board now, perhaps 90.
Oh,
And there goes, gets that understeer into the barrier.
it's not going to help.
No, and he got slowed down as well. So that's his lap completely ruined. It looks like there to me. Yeah, 58.2 as he crossed the line there as well.
Oh,
Again,
and he
maybe
did it again.
Too much speed into these corners. It's really key to not maximise the entry in the corner, but the exit of the corner as well, which is something he is not doing at the moment. He's just getting his timing or entry speed completely out. Now we go to Turismo DJ here, looking to capitalise and challenge Limbo to this pole position.
Is he on his route? That is going to be the question. We're going to come up to a sector split. So let's see if he's on for improvement. The answer is nothing yet. I believe it's around the next turn. So you have to wait for a little bit longer.
Tension intensifies.
That's that old boat. There's my DJ is on for 2 times down. Still a lot of time can be gained if you nail this section of corners really. Well, yeah, now has to come moment of truth. Not an improvement, 2 times down. So no time gained really in the last sector. Stinky Buck, not improving either. Red Line Razor. Starting his lap time. Let's see, Kinetic Fullness with a cheeky penalty there. Fernando just started his lap. Rave's just really chilling it out there.
Yeah, man, he's,
yeah.
He looks like he's picking up the chicks there on the side of the road, you know, in the car park, you know, before he's going to go out for another lap.
Well, yeah, just really spying on everyone, really hard to take that corner. Might be making a mistake there. I see. Bizzo on a lap. Approaching the tunnel. Up on his time, that's a big question we're going to be asking you. A nice BMW M Motorsport helmet. 5 tenths down at the moment, so can't really see an improvement for him. Just my DJ now, second try to beat Limbo. His last try actually, because we got only 20 seconds remaining in the session. Getting some nice shots there.
Tell you what, he's got a nice slipstream as well.
Yeah.
Turismo GT going through there.
Let's hope it's not going to be an issue for him, the traffic. Nah, he gets out the way nicely. Is Turismo DJ going to improve as we approach the last sector split? 7 tenths down, so I think Limbo got it in the back. We just see some time has been added in the bottom. I don't know if that is for the whole session to end or for still remaining in the session, but I think everyone should be on the last lap now. Yeah, there's my DJ totally taking the piss and not going for a good lap time. This is Stinky Bug though.
Say that, yeah.
How's Aston Martin going to be represented today? Not on the front row. I see. Anyone still on a lap? Yeah, he's not on a lap. He just came from the parking garage. So no one's really on a lap, I'd say.
No, I think that's pretty much game over. It looks for a lot of people.
Got the red line racer, so. Man on a mission at the moment.
Pretty good exit out of the hairpin there from the Corvette. Now down the fiddly part of track, he's got Kinetic RO20 ahead of him. He's going to hold him up. Oh, that was
that's close.
very close. And
Hits the wall though.
He's hit the wall. That's probably going to be his attempt over there. He goes.
That's game over. I think that's your grit, David. Turismo Limbo who takes pole, followed by Turismo DJ, Judoka, Stinky Bug, Redline Racer, Fernando Riv, Wholesale, Kinetic Fullness, Refs, Bizzle, and Kinetic RL. So that's your grid. We'll be heading to the race in a couple of minutes. I will be going for a quick break now, so till then. We're back for the race, ladies and gentlemen. That's the cars line up. I think it's going to be a standing start, really. So no formation lap in this. Lights are off. Cars are driving. Looks tightly packed. Limbo losing the lead immediately to the Joker. Is it going to be contact?
The Joker with a great start from P3 on the grid. And he gets the lead and pulling away up front, but we've got two guys in slipstream. This is Stinky Bug as well. It's had a great start. He's up to P3 and really looking menacing to go into the up to the hairpin.
Wow, it's close though. Limbo types it up the inside, goes in really wide. Oh, getting a hit.
Contact there. And he's really suffered some pole sitter there, going down the field, down to 9th place after all of that. So difficult start from the pole sitter, but you go to there, capitalising on that Stinky Bug there, second. So the second row of this field have overtaken both of the Turismo guys.
That's good to see. Some serious action as the drives approach the tunnel. Stinky Bug still right behind Judoka.
Just in that in the chat, Turismo Axel said that Limbo's probably gonna win this race, but
I doubt that. Stinky Bug not going for a move. However, Turismo DJ behind him. Cheeky contact. Who can get the better run? It's still close. Let's head on board. Turismo Axel immediately retracting his statement in the chat. I'll do the same, mate.
Good job you didn't put any money on it.
Still Judoka in the lead though after lap 1. But where's Limbo? There was Limbo.
Contact.
That was Limbo.
There, he's going into the wall. I think that was with Wholesome there. Wholesale there in there. But I've just noticed as well, P4, was that Fernando Riff?
Yeah, he qualified like P7.
Nowhere. He went nowhere, he's up to P4. So it's a real mixed up order from the start as well. Raffs as well. I think he's qualified, what, P9?
Jeez. So that's an improvement from Bruno Sousa Ferreira's Portuguese cousin Fernando Riff.
Good old Bruno.
His cars go down the hairpin, or the long hairpin, should I say? Can't even call it a
contact. Turismo there with a little shove on the Stinky Bug.
DJ's hanging through though. It's not over yet. Let's head on board with Fernando River to get a good view of this battle.
The V12, you know, should be helping him up the hill, but obviously you've got to carry the extra weight of the V12 as well, so he won't be skidded in the corners, but now he should hopefully see the benefit of the V12 and a slipstream going down this twisty, but obviously full power, 100% power down the straight as well.
Being heavy does have benefits, as Ron Squire always says, but not here.
I can count for that as well, yeah.
Oh, there he goes, Fernando.
There's always someone to lean on, isn't it? You know they're not gonna move too far if you lean on them, you know.
True that. I've seen the pictures.
Benefits.
Fernando still P4. Anything else going down at the back of the field? Where's Limbo? Redline Ray's having a little look at Rafts. Limbo in P9. Behind Bizzle 5 with a bit of contact again. It's not looking too clean.
Yeah, he's gonna be. It looks like he's struggling. You know, he's trying to pass every which way. And there's a move there. He puts on Bizzle there, Bizzle 5. So looking down to 9. You're just waiting to 8th place now, but it's going to be a long evening or a long race here. 23 laps this race, there's already 3 laps gone. So it's going to be a difficult evening here for Limbo to make up those places. But as you can see there, Jogota
under pressure.
Got that little advantage, lot of advantage here. It's really DJ that's under pressure from Stinky Bug here. As he looks like we go into the hairpin once again. Good break in there from the Porsche there. As we go into this double right-hander, they take it in one. Almost it's a triple right-hander, but they also almost take it in as one corner. So pretty good there from the Porsche to get away from the slipstream and the pressure a little bit.
Still really close racing. It's what we love to see. Battle for P5 is on though. Redline Rays are having a look at refs. Both hit the wall. It's not going to help them at all. Everyone hits the wall. I think that's the racing line really. Redline Rays is through. Is he?
Yeah.
Still quite close though.
No, look at Rafts. Rafts getting the switchback. That's great stuff there from Rafts and the Supra, you know, to actually take the correct line and get the speed out of the little section there as well. So
It's not going to be over though, David.
The Corvette is coming through. He's looking down the inside.
Got a nice line there. I think that's in the back really. Yes it is. Let's head to our friends at the podium scoring positions. Turismo DJ still leading from Mr. Stinky Buck under pressure. Heading up to the last sector through the S's. Is he going to have a run? Or a run? He can do a run or a run. Basically means that he can choke it as well. Still too far away. Ooh. Turismo DJ, bit twitchy there on the apex. We got Marco absolutely enjoying the stream.
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Really, yeah, no words can.
I'm surprised by the clean racing, especially.
As you say, no words can really describe the racing that's going on here. Oh,
just noises.
as we hear Beyblade in the background.
Well, it looks like DJ's got a run here on the Toyota as well. Wow, he got a better run.
Oh, got penalty.
Oh yeah, he got slowed down.
Ooh.
So he got slowed down half a second. So where's he going to serve that? Is he going to pull over to let him pass?
Oh, he's already serving it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's already serving it. He's going to be under pressure here. He's not just close P2. Look at this. Fernando Riff is going to make it through as well. P3 there for the Portuguese driver there as well.
So that's 2 positions lost for our good old DJ. He got a gap though to Limbo's up into P5 and now resuming his crusade. Limby in the Porsche there. With a train behind him. Gonna be some action behind him. Yeah, there is actually.
He's going for a look, and so's the Redline Racer as well. They're removing the Corvette there as well. Can't get that deal done and sealed.
Still really close, but let's head to the front though, where it really matters. Everyone hitting the wall.
Sparks flying there.
They won't have a good.
Stinky's got here.
They won't have a good time in Super Chat or Super League though. I can tell you that by hitting the wall. I see Stinky Buck still not in first.
Not for now, but it looks like he's going to position that advantage to try and make a move. Look at that, he's closing it to the back of the Corvette now.
Is it going to be a move, mate? No.
Breaking zone ahead. I'm thinking. Oh, it looks like Judoka. That's the name I'm going to struggle with all evening, isn't it? Is managed to defend that position quite well. But Stinky Bug knows here it's a long, long way to go. You know, lap 5. You know, not even a quarter of the way through yet. About 20% done. A long way to go.
Doing quite well there indeed. How's that through the field again? Got some banter going on somewhere. Yes, we have. Turismo is pulling a little bit away from the pack. These guys are having some shambles though. P8 having a look on P7 there. The wall seal that is. Let's head on board. Coming up through out of the tunnel towards the airpin. Kinetic Fool is also having a look around the outside, but is that going to work? There's a very special line, I'd say. As Wholesale's under pressure, is he? He is. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, there he goes. Under pressure from the Redline Racer. He managed to defend still.
Dropping back here. But Limbo is making his way through the field nicely. P9 he was, now at the 5th. but he's got a big gap to close down. Obviously, the 4 cars have been quite a way up the road. But he's got a long time now to close that gap. He's got that pole position.
Yeah, I agree with you, Dave. I see battle for the lead still close. Nothing changed though, which is a shame.
These front 2 now separating themselves from the rest of the field. Fernando just too happy doing 3rd for now after that qualifying points. But Limbo, what's it, 5 seconds back?
Yeah, 5 seconds.
Yeah. No, he's back. Oh, sorry, yeah, 5 seconds back from Turismo DJ. So, as I say, it's going to be a long evening. I think give him about sort of 10 laps and we might be in a shout to get to the back of his teammate, Turismo DJ, as well.
I agree with you there. Let's see, something else going on in the field. Let's have a look. Not much, however, they're still close to each other. Limbo gaining a little bit, especially pulling away from the cars behind. Still oh so close here. Where's P11 though? I can't switch because I don't have an extra button on the keyboard, so that's going to be a problem maybe. Is it? No, it's not. I found it.
It's all still running. I think Connect's had a bit of, well, our Kinetic R20 has had a couple of problems.
In the IKEA car there. Is it blue? No, it's purple. Never mind.
It's IKEA on a bad one.
Looks more like Whisper Gold, really.
Oh, wholesale's in the pits.
Yep, a
Everyone's
lot of
pitting
people in the
already.
pit. So the leader's not in the pit. So there's more DJ in the box. Rejoins right in the middle of the pack, really. Big question is DJ gonna get an undercut?
Ooh, red line race today, you know, getting all squiggly there in the Corvette. Turismo DJ just got nowhere to go though to capitalise. He's dropped back, and all penalty there for red line. 1.5 second penalty. He's going to drop right back there down to P8. So he's in an important time of the race. So there's going to be pit stops. That's going to be really troublesome there for him trying to make some positions up.
It sure is, David. Let's see if these guys are gonna pit though this lap.
I'll run behind it, looks like.
As I tape it, a sip of Hennessy.
Very nice.
Did I just say tape a sip? Take a sip. Jeez. A lot of going on, but I just don't really know what to talk about because it's constantly the same, the same.
Nah, it's difficult. It is difficult when there's, with respect to the 11 cars, you know, there's only so much you can talk about, but I suppose there's a good chance to say if you're interested in joining up the scene, feel free to check this video description below, and there's, as I say that, great content going on here for P5. Turismo DJ now making up positions once again. I think that's going to cut more pit stops, potentially, but we're back.
Fernando rips in the pit though. Judogan's thinking about continuing. Limbo's coming in as well. Is DJ gonna come ahead of Fernando?
Worth keeping an eye on seeing where the people who have already pitted come out. Fernando Riff's going to come out in P5. I think he's jumped a couple.
Oh, it's Limbo P10. He's gonna come out.
Together. Limbo in P9. Kinetic's coming out behind them. Can't see him on sec. There he is in the background. But Judoka P1 for now. Still out in front, but Stinky Bug still keeping him with definitely at least one eye in his mirror throughout this first stint of this race, which is lap 8 now. Looks like we're going to expect what, a 2-stop?
But probably a 2-stop, yeah. Maybe even a 3-stop if you're really gonna push, but I don't think so. It also depends on how the fuel is in this race. You got a pit lane. Yeah.
I was expecting a 1-stop because, you know, big GT cars normally have quite a big fuel tank, but it might just the way that it is, you know.
Yeah, true that.
Quick, yeah.
Tyre wears on times 10 though.
Ah, That might be a reason why.
However, we got our pit lane reporter Marco Furlick with us. Marco, how's the pit lane?
Was pretty busy last 2 laps, but now it's slightly less busy.
That's great.
Most of the grid, I think, pitted already, if I'm correct.
Well, that's
So,
good. We trust you on that, Marco.
Uh,
Let's see, still battle for the lead going on.
While you're
Stinky.
down there,
Oh.
while you're down there, you can get me a Big Mac and chips, please. You know,
Get me a sausage roll. From Grex, obviously, the vegetarian ones. Were they actually good?
They're alright. Yeah, I'll give them probably a 7 out of 10.
10 out of 10, that's not bad at all. What you give the normal one? An 8?
Good 9, you know.
Are they really that good?
Yeah, they're really good. You know, I recommend anyone try them out if they're coming over to the UK. You know, just go to a Greg shop and have a little bite, cheeky sausage roll. You're bound to have seen me in there. I'm in there all the time, so.
However, we're not in any way sponsored by Grex, I'd say, but yeah, personal recommendations. By David.
Looking at me and Ron, we probably looks like we are.
DJ getting the fastest lap now.
Oh, that's nice for DJ. Fresh rubber. Judoka isn't. The gap is 11.5 seconds.
With the Flying Kiwi supporting Stinky here, he's done a great job so far. Obviously P4 after the pit stop, come out in a great place. Judoka is still out there on his original set of tyres.
That's great. You know, one thing I'm wondering is how these cars drive in Monaco.
Yeah, I think the walls take a bit of a pounding around there as well, to be fair.
Yeah, I've seen
It's a lot slower than the circuit.
I've seen a guy doing a Monaco hot lap actually, and he was struggling, but it wasn't a Formula car.
Ah, I see, okay.
What was it? Formula Challenge? Squire Motorsports, was it?
Yeah, maybe it rings a bell. Definitely rings a bell. Got quite a good few reviews. If you are watching this video, actually check that out. Formula Challenge Monaco hot lap from Ron Squire. You know, top class.
Absolute banger. Would recommend. Judokat's in the box. Let's see. Where's he going to come out though? Ahead of DJ or not? Yeah, behind.
DJ's already ahead.
There's a big gap.
Now,
so,
of course, DJ pitted quite early, I think, as well. So he might be on for a free stop. Gota might be on for just a 2.
Yeah, that's going to be strategies come into play. So that's going to be interesting. So we would see in the next 10 laps, maybe.
I think Stinky undercut the Judoka, didn't he?
I've got no idea.
He has, because obviously Dakota was ahead of Stinky as well. So Stinky Bug has really upped his game, you know, in that one extra lap he's done, and now he's going to put pressure under Fernando Riff in P2 as well. You know, he's going to get some extreme from him. So great strategy.
The host has ended the game. Seems like. I think something did not go well there on their end.
I think Ron tried to join the game.
Yeah, a lot of MBs, isn't it? Ron's
yeah, well, as well as other things.
God, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, they're gonna figure out what's happening, but we'll be here in the meantime. This is a question to you, David and Marco. We've seen some racing. What do we think?
Yeah, pretty good. You know, got some good potential there for sure to do some good things this race. You know, we didn't even make halfway, unfortunately, before we had the technical problems. So I assume they're going to try and sort those as quickly as possible.
Yep. We can confirm that the lobby has crashed. That's one thing we can say now. It's just a shame we're having these difficulties now because we were on for a banging race.
Yeah,
quite intense at the moment.
Yeah, so in the meantime, I've you know, we'll hopefully get that fixed up, and in the meantime, we'll
yeah. Let's just head for a break, really, and then we can let you guys know more. So we'll be right back. Yeah. Don't go anywhere.
about to turn it on. Turn it on.